Hello student, today I will teach you about the wavefront and the type of the wavefront. The locus, how can we define the wavefront? Wavefront is defined as the locus of all points lie on the surface of a sphere or the medium which oscillating in the same phase. The wavefront is defined by the locus of all the points of the particles lie on the surface of the medium which oscillating in the same phase. You can see here. Suppose that this is a point source of the light from which the light emits, that is the throw by the point sources, the disturbance in all possible directions, in all directions. In all directions, the light thrown by it in all directions travel in the medium with same speed. With same speed. In any time, suppose that the lights travel at this point in all possible directions. Since in a given time, all the disturbance travel the equal distance. Suppose that in time t, velocity of light c, then the distance travel in time t will be ct. Assuming the source as a center and we draw a sphere of ct. Now this become a sphere. So all the points which are on the surface, receive the energy identically and in the same time. So they are oscillating in the same phase. They are oscillating, they start to vibrate in the same phase. Such the shape of the sphere, this portion of the sphere is called wavefront. It is similar, very early you know about in a calm water, you drop a stone. At the point of the impact, you see a circular rip form. उसके चारों ओर जहां पर स्टोन ड्रॉप करता है पॉइंट, उसके चारों ओर जो है एक रिप जो है फॉर्म करता है, एक सर्कुलर वेव फॉर्म होता है जो ऊपर की ओर एलिवेट होता है. इसको हम कहते हैं क्रेस्ट. इसे क्या कहते हैं? क्रेस्ट. एंड अगेन डाउनफॉल. जो डाउनफॉल होता है उसे हम कहते हैं ट्रो. एंड दिस वेव इज एक्सपेंडिंग. दिस वेव इज एक्सपेंडिंग. यह जो है फैलता है. अगेन द राइजेज, दैट इज द राइजेज इज कॉल्ड क्रेस्ट. एंड अगेन डाउनफॉल इज कॉल्ड ट्रो. That means the wave is transferred, that is the energy is transferred from one, this is the locus point, to the advance in similar way to the another locus point. This crest, between the two crests, already we know, is called the wavelength. That is the wavelength of the wave, denoted by lambda. The difference between the two crests is 2 pi. जो फेज डिफरेंस होता है दो क्रेस्ट के बीच में, वह होता है कितने के बराबर? 2 पाई के बराबर होता है. और यह जो है इसी तरह यह आगे की ओर फॉरवर्ड की ओर एडवांस होते जाता है। बिहाइंड द ट्रो एट द क्रेस्ट इज गोइंग फॉरवर्ड एंड द बिहाइंड द ट्रो। तो इस तरह नेक्स्ट क्रेस्ट के बीच में जो फेज डिफरेंस होगा वह 2 पाई प्लस 2 पाई। दैट मीन्स दिस इज द क्रेस्ट इज गोइंग ऑन एडवांस expanding in a ever circular form of concentric that is we can say the 4n pi or 2n pi. Suppose that 2n pi when is a integer, any integer number, that is n barabar 1, that is the 2 pi, that is the phase difference between the two crests, n barabar 2, that is the 4 pi, and so on. Similarly, the crest is behind, trough is behind and crest is the forward, so the phase difference between the between any to trough is 2 pi plus 1. 2 pi plus 1. This is called the wavefront. Similarly, the advance any circular rip rises in the point of around the point of the impact in the calm water. Similarly, if the space around the point source in a given time, all the disturbance reaches to a certain distance, the points lie on the locus of the surface is vibrating in the same phase is called the wavefront. Any line perpendicularly drawn on the wavefront is called ray. इसे क्या कहते हैं? रे कहते हैं। वेव फ्रंट के परपेंडिकुलर कोई भी लाइन ड्रॉ किया जाए तो उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? रे कहते हैं। रे ऑफ द लाइट। नाउ वी कम ऑन द टाइप ऑफ द वेव फ्रंट। टाइप ऑफ द वेव फ्रंट इज डिपेंड ऑन द शेप ऑफ द डिस्टर्बेंसेज, सोर्स ऑफ डिस्टर्बेंसेज। Type of the wavefront depend on the shape of the source of disturbance. Suppose that this is a point source. Suppose that S, which throw out the wave in all possible direction. At any given time, at any instant time, we can find the position of the wave. Since the wave travel in medium with same speed, so in the same time, suppose that time t, c is the velocity, so that it travels a distance ct. Assuming ct as the radius and the source as center, we draw a sphere on the plane. We draw a sphere on the plane. The point on this sphere lie on the surface of the sphere. All are vibrating in the same phase and they are advanced. So when we look these waves, it looks spherical. So such is called spherical wavefront. Is called spherical wavefront. Second, if the source of the light is the linear, the point on the locus, all points on the locus are lie at the equidistance. This is the linear, having the shape like a cylinder. So this is called the cylindrical wavefront. A portion of this is the cylindrical wavefront. cylindrical wave front. The portion of the cylindrical wave front or a portion of the spherical wave front originating from a distant source, काफी दूर से ओरिजिनेट हो रहा है, and we watching this wave front from a distant point. You will observe it's just like a plane. Just like a plane, so it is called the plane wave front. Called plane wave front. These are the types of the wave front. In the next session or the video, we will talk about the limitation and